Okay, we begin our Gemara, again, Gemara Bava Kama, Ketzad Regel, Chav Zayin, Amud Aleph, and again, we're back to the case of a baby being thrown off a roof. Again, it's a what-if case, but this time, instead of a person on the sidewalk holding a sword, we come across an ox, and the baby is gored on the ox's horn. And the Gemara begins, Bo Shor comes along an ox, Vikiblu Bikarnov, and catches the baby on its horn. Now, to understand our Gemara, we need a little background. We have a pasuk that tells us, Vim Shor Nigach Hu Mitmo Shilshom. If an ox already had gored many times, it means it's a violent ox. How many times is it considered to be a violent ox? Vu'ud ba'alav lo yishmerenu. And this time, the owner did not watch his ox. An ox that gores 3 or more times is considered a muad. It's a violent ox, and therefore the owner has responsibility to always keep a watch on it. And what happens if that violent ox was not watched? V'hamesa ish or isha, killed a man or a woman. Hashor yisakel, you stone the ox. V'gam ba'alav yamus, and you also put the owner to death. He should have watched the ox. He's responsible. It's like having a loaded gun, right? You know it's loaded and you don't watch it. And then the pasuk goes on, im kofer. If instead of killing them, the Beis Din puts a kofer, a ransom on his and an atonement to pay out for the loss of the life, Yoshet alav, they place it upon him. V'nosan pidya nafsho, he comes and he's given that money as an option to pidya nafsho, to redeem his soul. K'chol asher yoshes alav, and that's what was placed upon him. What the Gemara is going to have an argument about is nafsho, whose soul does the man have to pay for? Does he pay for his own soul, the value of his own soul, or does he pay for the soul of the lost life? And that's going to be our machloket. So again, a muad is somebody it's an animal who has gored 3 or more times and already has a reputation of being a dangerous animal, and the balabayit, the owner, has a great responsibility of watching over it. Another two terms that you should need to know is the word nizak and mazik. Nizak means the one who was damaged, and mazik means the one who caused the damage. So let's see how that plays out in our Gemara. So again, Bo Shor V'Kilu B'Kanov, the shore, the ox, caught the baby on its horns. What kind of shore is it? Rashi says, muad. It's a dangerous one. It's one of those that have killed more than 3 times. It's called a muad. V'kiblu b'karnov, and it caught it on its horn. V'meis, and it died. So the Gemara says, plukta. It's a dispute between Rabbi Yishmael beno shel Yochanan ben Bruka v'Rabbanan. It's a machlok between Rabbi Yishmael, the son of Rabbi Yochanan ben Bruka, and the Rabbanan. The Tanya, as we learned in the Brisa, the pasuk says, "V'natan pidyo nafsho." He must give a ransom for his soul. He has to pay some money, a ransom for his soul. The Rabbanan say, "Demei nizak." You pay the money for the person that was damaged. In this case, the baby. On the case of the baby, did the baby have any value when the baby was thrown off the roof? The answer is no. Rabbi Yishmael beno shel Rabbi Yochanan ben Bruka. Rabbi Yochanan ben Bruka says, Amar demei mazik. He has to pay for the value of the one who caused the damage, meaning nafsho, his soul, the owner of the ox. He has to pay for his value. Whatever his value is, that's what he has to pay to the family of the dead child. So again, the Rabbanan say, no, the money, the pinya nafsho, the redemption of his soul, is referring the main nizak to the one that was damaged, in this case the baby. And again, since the baby was thrown off the roof, we say the baby had no value to it at that point, and therefore he wouldn't have to pay anything. Rabbi Yishmael beno Rabbi Yochanan ben Bruka, Rabbi Yishmael, the son of Rabbi Yochanan ben Bruka, says no. Pidyo nafsho, Nafsho refers to the soul of the owner of the ox, Dimei Mazik, the one who caused the damage. And therefore, he would be paying a ransom, a pidyon, at the value of his soul. Who's his soul? The owner of the ox. So again, it's a matter of what does the phrase pidyon nafsho refer to? Does it refer to the soul of the one that was damaged, in our case the baby, or the one who caused the damage, and in our case that's the owner of the ox? And what kind of ox was it? A muad, an animal that had killed more than 3 times.